My name is Daniel Winkler, and I'm in Orlando, Florida. And right now, I just want to talk about a little bit about the current coronavirus pandemic and exactly what I feel is going on and what's been going on here and what the general public needs to be really aware of. Uh, you know what has happened during the lockdowns that a lot of people weren't really aware of is that we've had one of the biggest, it was the biggest financial collapse in economic history ever in the world. And I believe it was on March 30th. But no one really heard much about it and really knew much about it because the whole world was on lockdown due to coronavirus. How convenient. And that's where I think they wanted us. They wanted us at home so we really wouldn't know the difference. And when we did hear of a little bit of a difference in the stock market, a little bit of a fall, we would relate it to the coronavirus and completely dismiss it. And that's pretty much what's happened here. And we probably have another big economic crash, a bigger one than the last one, coming soon, probably the next 24 to 36 months. And even Warren Buffett, he says with his formula, and we lost a lot of GDP growth in this country due to this whole situation. But let's talk a little bit about the economic collapse and how it doesn't relate to the coronavirus. Okay, and the part where it doesn't relate to the coronavirus is that the collapse that happened during the lockdowns. You might not believe this, but it was going to happen anyway. And that was due to a lot of the quantitative easing that they were doing. Starting, they did the last quantitative easing before the pandemic was in 2008 during the 2008 financial crisis. That was the last biggest financial crisis before this one of 2020. And that's due to the current Ponzi scheme of the fiat currency monetary system and the constant debt that countries like America, Japan, Germany, multiple countries around the world, we're in too much debt and we're all pegged to each other, the currencies, and it's gonna devaluate the currencies and cause problems, and it's just not gonna work. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to do a monetary reset here soon, people, and this whole thing is being used to digitize currencies. They're going to use digital currencies here soon. China has went completely cashless. Australia has went completely cashless, I believe, and in some other, in like three or four other countries. America is about to digitize their dollar here soon. In fact, we've actually digitized it, but it hasn't been launched yet. It'll probably be launched January 1st of 2021. And the Federal Reserve banks will allow you to get digital wallets for probably the next round of stimulus in 2021, if you choose to do so. Um, it's it's tough, man. Like all the unemployment is the highest it's ever been. Things are gonna get tough. It's gonna get tougher, and all the things that are going on is amazing. It doesn't surprise me, of course, because it's with the times. But our leaders, a lot of our leaders, they've lied to us, and over the years. But don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. There's some leaders out there that are keeping it 100 with us, like President Donald Trump. He's definitely for the people. He's definitely doing the right things. A lot of people are against him, but there's a lot of people support him. And I tell you what, that's a guy that's a president by the people for the people. And what particularly stuck out with Donald Trump to me was the fact that he's for the people. Is I'll give you one example. Is during the coronavirus pandemic, he was having these White House coronavirus briefings to keep the American people briefed on what's going on. And during one of those briefings live, one of I believe CNN or Fox reporters asked the president. They said, "What are these rumors about, Mr. President, about that you've seen U.S. intelligence on the coronavirus coming from a lab and and not crossing species barriers?" And the president says, "Yeah, I've seen U.S. intel that suggests that it came from a lab, that it was manipulated by man, by people, which it was." And Donald Trump said things. He does stuff like that because he's for the people. The people deserve to know that, and that's why he said that. If that was Bush or Obama or Bill Clinton or anybody else, they wouldn't have told us that. You know, they would have told us that. Another thing too is like the trade, the trade wars that he's had with China and trying to settle the trade. Well, the Democratic Party used to fight about the outsourcing of American jobs. Well, here you go. You got a Republican president. Donald Trump is against outsourcing American jobs. A lot of times, the Republican Party, they're for outsourcing, but here we got a president. So what does that tell you? Trump is for the people, man. He doesn't care what party he's in. He's going to stand for what's right and right, and what's wrong is wrong. Um, we need to support him, people, and he's doing a great job up there, and they're fighting him tooth and nail too. They're definitely fighting him tooth and nail. But yeah, man, it's really interesting what's going on today. You know, I want to hear from you guys. Give me your thoughts and your feelings. Let me know in the comments or some questions. What's going on? What do you feel? Do you feel like this coronavirus pandemic? Do you think it was an intentionally done? The economic crisis that followed with it. Just tell me what you guys think, and let's put it out there. Um, I'm gonna start posting more videos. I was tired today. I've been working nonstop the last 6 or 7 days straight. I do tree service work, and I'm in the process of starting a e-commerce business up on Amazon, and that's been tough for me to try to get that going. But but I got a lot of things going on. But I'll talk to you guys later, and next time, later.